Hi guys, James George here from EXP, and this video is all about how to follow up with old leads. So I've got an agent that has just joined the team, a brand new agent, just got his license, and we have loads of old leads. And he's really keen to start working with them. And he's like, what do I do? So this video is all about how to follow up with old leads. And if you like it, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel would be great. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And as you can see here, this is the lead. We use a CRM system called Realty, and these are leads which, we have mainly probably signed up to our website before. We have contacted them loads of times. We do what's called like the 10, 12, 14 days of paying, whichever how many days you do it for. We call them multiple times in the first few days, and then every 3 days, etc. We send them loads of text messages. We email them lots of times. We do our absolute best to get hold of them. And a lot of the time we just can't get hold of them at all. And sometimes we maybe got hold of them a year or two ago. They maybe talked to us, had some good conversations, and then we can't get hold of them again. So these are the leads that you're looking to contact. And it's great for newer agents to go through all of your old leads. We use a CRM system called Realty that's also our website as well. And what it allows you to do is set up tasks. So it make sure that someone like Cole, who's just joined my team, can go through and follow a process. It can even often do things automatically for you as well, like automatically email them and automatically test them, which I'll talk about in a moment. So with this one, you can see that as soon as we've transferred the lead over from the pond, we use what's called a pond. So that is all of the leads, all of our old leads go into a pond. These aren't assigned to an agent. So any of our agents can have a go and contact these leads. Then immediately it tells you should call them and leave a voicemail. And then a minute later, through our system, it automatically sends them a text message. Hi, first name. So it automatically changes it to their first name. It changes it to the agent from homeofsandiego.com. I know we haven't been able to connect recently. Are you still looking for a new home? We send out that text message. I then have got it that a day later, I want you to follow up and email that person and send a personalized email. I don't want it to just be a generic one. I want it to try and be personalized, make the subject something along the lines of, the client I'm going to show you here is actually me, James George. So it might say, James, are you still looking for a San Diego home? ? And then the email might be along the lines of, very much like the voicemail that I would say that you're going to leave. Hi, James. My name is James as well, not to be confusing. Hi, James. I noticed that you signed up to our website about 24 months ago and you haven't been active on our website recently. I just wanted to check in to see if you're still looking for a home. And the great thing about our CRM system is it allows me to see what homes they've looked at, when they've last looked at a home, how much information we've got from them. And I would try and put a lot of that information in there. If, for example, they were looking for a home in Rancho Santa Fe, then I would put, are you still looking for your home in Rancho Santa Fe, etc., and just personalize it a little bit rather than sending out a generic email. And then we get them to call one day later again. This time I say don't leave a voicemail. Don't leave a voicemail every single time you call. And then 3 days later, one last chance, call and leave a voicemail again. And if you don't get hold of them, then move them. We have an option where you can move them to freezing leads. So we have different ponds for different categories. I would just say move them to the freezing lead category, which is basically someone that we have tried now a million times to get hold of and we just can't get hold of. And maybe in the future when a new agent comes on board, they can actually go through the freezing leads again. And that could be a good place for them to start. Just to show you how it looks on the back end and what this will actually look like. So this is great if you've already using Realty, but if you're not, you want to try and make sure that you use a CRM system that's similar and has similar type of setup than this. Under workflow, I just change it to the older leads campaign, which we set up earlier. Then that's going to update there in a minute. And I'm just going to refresh it now, and then hopefully it pops up. Now you'll notice there's an important notes category here. You should always, there's whatever CRM you use, there's always going to be a notes option. So this is where you should put up, all the information. If there's any notes before, you can look at it. But maybe you get hold of someone and you actually speak to them, then what you would do is probably take them off this follow-up workflow and then do your own workflows. But that is the most important thing. And in regards to our CRM is to keep that up to date. I'm just talking now to just wait for this to finish. Here we go. Perfect. So here you will see that it automatically has now a follow-up to call, don't leave a voicemail. And for some reason, this hasn't properly done. I'm just going to refresh it again. Typical, as I'm recording this, it doesn't work properly. Here we go. So you're going to call and leave a voicemail and do exactly what we said earlier. And then as you go through, you tick off these. And with our CRM system, what it does is it actually has a dashboard which tells you what to do every day. So what you would do is you would just go onto the dashboard and it will say, you have got to call this person, this person, this person, this person. And so then what you don't have to do is think, oh, who have I not called today? Who am I going to call today? You just literally go through your dashboard every day and it tells you what follow-up to do. So hopefully that video was really helpful for you and shows you what you need to do with all of your old leads. You can adapt this. Some people will want to, call more times or text more times or maybe send another email. But it's a really simple way of getting your old leads followed up by your new agents. If you've got any questions about anything like this, please do let me know. All my contact details below. Please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you've got any questions about anything at all in real estate, please don't hesitate to contact me.